We are at the GM Heritage Center, and you're watching it here with DT Rockstar 1.
Today we're looking at GM's 3 gas turbine powered Firebird concept cars. They were built in the 50s and they still look futuristic today. You can tell at first glance that they were heavily influenced by jet aircraft. They all had their unveiling at the infamous Motorama show in New York. As with most concept cars, these were strictly exercises to show what GM was capable of and had no place for production. The Firebird One concept was the most basic of the 3, with a fiberglass body and a single seat. Designer Harley Earl saw a picture of a Douglas F-4D Skyray fighter that was the inspiration behind this car. It was the first car to be introduced in the US with a gas turbine engine. It was the most powerful of the 3 Firebird concepts, with 370 horsepower and weighing only 2,500 pounds. It was anything but practical, as the gas turbine engine would spool up to a whopping 26,000 RPMs and expel exhaust at over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite this, the Firebird 1 was an important step in showing that these high-tech engines could be used in cars. Next was the Firebird II concept, which took a much more practical family car approach. Still using a gas turbine engine, it now had 4 seats and had a number of technological advances, including the use of titanium for the skin, disc brakes, a rear view camera, an autopilot capability, and an exhaust cooling system. It had a more modest 200 horsepower and was much quieter and fuel efficient than the Firebird 1. You'll notice that 2 examples of the Firebird 2 were made. One was made of titanium, and the other made of fiberglass. The most radical of the bunch was the Firebird III, with its double bubble roof and multiple tail fins. This final Firebird concept was an attempt to combine the performance of the Firebird 1 with the practicality of Firebird 2. Its engine was much lighter and more fuel efficient than its predecessors, and produced 225 horsepower. It had power steering, autopilot capability, and was driven by an aircraft-like control stick. It also had brake flaps like the previous Firebirds. Though gas turbine engines never made its production, these cars still showed incredible technological achievements way ahead of their time. We do have cars with power steering, cruise control, backup cameras, and disc brakes, and the Firebird concepts were an important influence with these features. GM, thank you for creating these awesome machines. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more on great cars. This is DT Rockstar 1. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.